sitting here next to the river in Limerick with a mighty man from Limerick, the legend, the Claw, Peter Clohessy. How are you keeping?
Good, Hector, yourself?
Do you think they can gel? 4 different countries coming together, they played against each other in the Six Nations. Do you think they can bond now on this tour?
I do well, like it. Obviously, the Irish, the Scottish and the Welsh will always bond anyway. So it's up to the English, if they want to bond, it's up to them to make a step forward, you know.
Is it still as much of a privilege, as a thing, a great thing in rugby to be a Lion? Or do you think it's been watered down a little bit?
Obviously, it's a great privilege to be picked for the Lions, you know, because that is the goal for a rugby player. But I think that the Lions has been watered down a little bit itself, because maybe, you know, the last 10, 15 years, Ireland wouldn't have beaten South Africa or Australia. I haven't beaten New Zealand yet, but at this stage, Ireland themselves can beat South Africa. So yeah. I don't think the challenge is as big, because you're putting obviously the best out of the 4 countries together, when one country could probably beat them on their own, you know.
Yeah. Do you think they have a chance? I think they have a chance.
I genuinely think they have a chance. Like, if you can't pick the best out of the 4 countries to go down and beat South Africa, we shouldn't be fucking down there.
It's been a mad couple of weeks for the boys, hasn't it? Because we've lost Tomas, we've lost Quinny, we've lost Jerry.
We have, yeah. It's been unfortunate, but sure, that's the way it goes. You know what I mean? Like,
they say Jerry Flannery cried when he got the injury. He cried, and they said the last man from Munster to cry after he got an injury was you. Is that true that you cried? Like, tell us about that. 97, wasn't it?
I didn't make Bally's cry.
Did you not cry?
I did.
Were you not crying?
I was actually happy to come home that time. No, I never actually made it to South Africa. I came back from Queensland. I was playing the Super 12s, and I came home. I was at home for 2 days, and then went to London, met up with the squad, and second day training in London. My back gave in again. So.
Oh Jesus!
That was the end of that.
So you never got the Lions jersey on?
No. Well, I got the gear. It was big trouble that time, because I wasn't going on the tour. They wanted to take all the gear back off me. So I just said to them, "You're not fucking get this," because my initials were on it. I hope, Jerry, you got the gear this time.
What's going on in Irish rugby at the moment?
I suppose we look at achievements this year. Like, we have everything that could be won in Europe. We have it in Ireland now. We have the Grand Slam, the Triple Crown, the Heineken Cup, and the Magners League. Like, it has been Munster for the last couple of years, you know, with the Heineken Cup getting to finals and winning a couple. And it's great to see Leinster winning this final this year. Yeah. And it's great that they've.
But what's clicked? What's clicked?
It takes a while after you go professional, you know, to reach up to the standards. Yeah. Because we were always playing catching up with the rest of the countries. Like, even though they weren't professional, you know, they were maybe 4 or 5 years before us.
Peter, you know, we're sitting here, it's a cold day in Limerick, the sun is not shining. Have you any message for the boys down there in South Africa, sunning themselves, Trevor Brennan and Mick Galway out with their clubs and all that fucking bollocking about?
As well for you lads, the fucking country is in a recession, and there you are down there spending your money when you should be up here spending it. I hope you have a desperate time down there.